Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Brittany here, and I'm back with another Halloween Horror Nights video. We've had a ton of news dropped on us the last week or so let's jump right on into it. Start with last Friday's Spooky Empire panel, and we got our theme and first original house announced. So our theme for this year, it's called the Conservatory. So the Conservatory is our overarching theme this year, and it's a gothic style. It's inspired by things like style glass, vines, gargoyles, and it's very dark and moody, which is everything I think of when I think of horror and haunted house type stuff. And basically this, as described at the panel, it sets the tone for the entire event, and that includes the scare zones, the houses, and the decor. I'm pretty sure we'll see lots of decor on the archway this year, as well as in the other areas of the park, which I'm really excited to see. So this conservatory is connected to the first original house announcement, El Artista, a Spanish haunting, and this is rumored to be in Soundstage 22. We did get to see a sneak peek of the artist that this house is based on. The artist's name is Sergio Navarro, and we're gonna be stepping into his world and walking alongside him in his house. So let's go ahead and jump into the description that we got. In 19th century Spain, a tortured artist moves to an isolated country manor to seek inspiration. Instead, he wanders the ghostly hallways and haunted conservatory. Malevolent spirits break into our realm through his paintings. He tries to resist, but the art comes to life and possesses him. Now you're about to be part of the permanent exposition. This honestly sounds so cool, and from what I heard, they're going more for the gothic, dead end type vibes from past years. So yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. I'm excited to walk through it. So a little more on the theme for this year. The Conservatory gives this year's event more of an immersive feel. It serves as like a centerpiece almost, and instead of it being like a icon like Jack or Chance or the caretaker, the event itself is the icon this year. And basically the way they explain this, this whole year this year is supposed to be one immersive world and not just separate stories, which I'm excited to see myself when we go down in September. So not only did we get El Artista announced, this week was our little spooky week, as Horror Nights tweeted. We got 4 original houses this week, and the first one we got was on Monday, June 23rd, and that is Hatchet Chains Demon Bounty Hunters. This was rumored to be in Sprung Tent 1. So for the description, in this old west town, all hell is breaking loose. Masses of red-hot lava demons are crawling out of hell's well and trying to possess everyone, melting everything in their path. As you flee from the post office to the bank to the prison to the graveyard, Your only hope is Hatchet Chains with their arsenal of mystic weapons. So I wasn't a big fan of their section of the house in Slaughter Cinema 2 last year, but I am willing to walk through this and see what it's like. So our next house that was announced, and I believe this is supposed to be in the same realm of Dollhouse of the Damned from 2014. And the house that we got on Wednesday is Dolls Let's Play Dead. And this is rumored to be in Sprung 10-2. I think that's where Slaughter Cinema was last year. I am not the biggest fan of dolls. I think they're the creepiest thing ever. So, yeah. But anyways, let's get into this description. You're about to become doll-sized and witness the unnatural creations of a twisted little girl. You'll be hunted by fashion dolls she's melded and burned. Then you'll go under her bed and be stalked by toys she stitched together. You'll end in her creepy Victorian dollhouse where undead horrors await you. Just on this description alone and the key art, I think of Sid from Toy Story and how he had all of these demented toys. I think this is their play on that. The next house we got, and it was yesterday, June 26th. This is Grave of Flesh, and this is rumored to be in Soundstage 24. Welcome to your funeral, where things are about to go from bad to worse. You'll enter your grave and then pass through the gates of the underworld where flesh eaters who feed on the dead will be waiting for you. Get lost in their cavernous underground world where an endless gauntlet of flesh-eating creatures will hunt you mercilessly for all eternity. This one sounds really interesting. It goes very well with the gothic theme this year, so yeah. And the last original house that was announced today, June 27th, is, and I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce this, so it is Galkin Monsters of the North. This was our Vikings house that's been rumored on the map for months now, and this is rumored to be in Tent 3. In a remote northern village, a wicked being rises from the dead, bringing a horde of monsters and demons from the forest to wreak havoc on the townspeople. You'll face icy, horned, winged, and foolish fiends that gradually merge into one giant horror. Then you'll escape the belly of the beast. So this sounds like this is going to be our cold house for the year. And based on that description, I think they're going to take some of the sets from Ghostbusters Frozen Empire last year to use in this house. This sounds really interesting, and this is probably one of my most hyped originals. When everything's announced this year, I'll put out my hype list for the year, scare zones and houses. And yeah. So I did want to mention the other house locations I didn't mention yet. So for Five Nights at Freddy's, this has basically been announced unofficially. This is rumored to be in Soundstage 23. I think that's where Stranger Things was a few years ago. And I think this is where Insidious might have been last year. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Jason universe, we've seen construction come out of there. And they have the outside portion of it pretty much ready to go. And this is in the Fast and Furious queue. This house is probably my most hype right now based on all the announcements so far. And then Fallout, that is in Sprung 10-4. Based on the 8 houses that we've had announced so far, this seems like it's gonna be a very strong lineup, and probably one of the strongest lineups we've had in, I want to say, 5 years, maybe 6. I'm just really looking forward to being there this year. My husband and I, we only have one night this year, so we're going to try and hit as many houses as we can. We do not have Express, but we have Stay and Scream, so yeah. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video and very soon in the fog. Bye guys.